You are a love maker. G'day!
Here we are.
The Monday
Monday
tee off.
Yep.
In
with
the
2OB.
yes, 2OB.
Yep.
To ordinary blokes, especially the conversations previous. Oh,
Or 2 out of bounds, depends on where we tee off.
yeah, to Oscar Bravo.
Wouldn't be the first time we put 2 out of bounds, is it?
Actually, I can't remember the last time I hit one out of bounds. It's been a while.
Actually, I'll probably hit yours as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, Monday tee off. I think we're going to do. So we'll do a quick Monday tee off.
Yep.
And then I think we're going to try to do a 2-part questions because we've got plenty of questions and we would like more. So
Yep.
send us some more.
Plenty of questions on anything.
Yeah, on anything. I'm rolling Richo up because there is a Richo's rant coming. I can feel it.
Yeah, we got a few things. Hey, tiny houses asked for it to come back.
Tiny houses, yeah, tiny houses just for you.
Yep.
Richo's rant's coming back.
Yeah.
It has to come back, especially after the conversations we've just been having.
Yeah, and we're starting to play with lots of different people, and they sort of go, "Oh, gee, you blokes do talk about a fair bit of stuff."
Yeah, so on the golf course, it's
won't all be golf
related.
related.
No.
And, do you know, but it doesn't matter. Do you know, live golf, it all sort of rolls in together, and do you know,
and that's where the potential podcast 2OB, Two Ordinary Blokes, thanks Steve Don. That's what I think it'd be good, cause so it leaves it open to
cause
so many other things.
Because it does. If you get more time off work and you earn more money, it's going to help your golf.
Yes.
It frees up time. It frees up some money.
Yep.
So lots of things people don't quite understand. Just bang, cedars, golf, and that's it. But gee, if your life's happier and things are better, then it does free up that time to do other stuff.
No, I agree, but see, people, and again, people sort of see us as just the YouTube golf guys, Aussie golf reviewer, and whatever else, which is good, which is fine, but we talk about everything. Like literally, I've been here for nearly an hour, and we've been talking about numerous different things. Andrew Bolt, Donald Trump, John Howard, Ronald Reagan, inspirational speeches.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like,
lots of different stuff.
There's a lot of things. Gun laws,
mental health issues,
and mental health issues by states. That's very interesting.
That's why I love golf so much. People talk like
Yes.
like it is shown all over the years. Like as far as mental health goes, if you're active and get out, it's one of the things they tell you. Go for a walk. Do this. Do you know what? If you're going to go for a walk, why not walk on a golf course?
100%.
Like to me, most golf courses are very nice, beautiful places, and even if they're not, they've still got trees and grass, and there's birds singing in the trees. Do you know? Even if you're not any good at it, just go for a walk.
Just get out there.
Yeah, walk,
have a slap,
hit a few balls.
Golf's almost secondary at that stage. You know, it's like going to the gym or going for a run or whatever. You're doing something physical.
You know, you trap yourself in your house for so long.
That's where it becomes hard.
Mate, it's like being in prison.
It's just like the last time you done acid, isn't it? You know, you just got trapped in this box, and you just got this dark box, and it got smaller and smaller and smaller until you felt like you were a dot. Isn't it?
Have you ever seen the one with Morgan Freeman where he does different things, and one of the talks he does is about freedom and what freedom is.
Is that like he's
saying,
getting old, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's getting old.
And he was saying that. So one bloke he talked to, even though he was in prison, he was still free because in his mind he was free.
Yeah.
And if you allow yourself to get trapped into some stuff, that's the way you go.
I think that's where a big thing is. I think that's where a big thing is. People's minds go walkabouts, right?
Yes, and then you feel trapped. So you're in a...
And then it snowballs.
So even though you're not in prison, you're
in prison in your own mind.
Yes. So he was saying that all those years in prison, he was still free.
Yeah.
Because his mind was free, he was still thinking, and interesting.
It is interesting. Anyway,
we'll do that.
There's more time. See, we just need to get together and maybe we need to do what we done Monday show, but we need to do a podcast that way, so we don't have to always be together.
No, whoever wants to watch it can watch it, and if you don't, well,
maybe I need to figure out that. So do like a Twittery, FaceTimey thing, and we can talk to each other, and that can be a podcast. Yep. Anyway, we've been talking about it for a while. There's just too much shit going on.
There is.
But not enough of this stuff.
Yep.
Because I'd like more. Where'd we have? Where were we?
Mount Warren.
Yeah, is that your personal
Bells are ringing.
for whom the bells toll?
Yep.
Anybody who loves Metallica would love that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, in a minute you're going to hear Hell's Bells.
Yeah, that's right. You're more AC/DC, I'm more Metallica.
AC/DC. Yep.
So yeah, well, you're right. We did have Mount Warren, and we played with
Yep.
Tanner and Bill. So Tanner
Tanner
Jackson.
and Bill. So, g'day boys. Look, had a great time.
Brilliant fun.
Two really nice blokes.
And that's what we enjoy. So Bill's always watched the channel, which is great.
Yep.
It just so he sort of half got us into Mount Warren, or at least said we got to come back out. Course is looking really good, and of course it was. We filmed it a week or so before the training pro-am.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so the course was in bloody good nick.
Yeah. No, it was. Like I said, very surprising. Like I said, I've been surprised with a couple of courses because it's been very hot.
Yes.
And hasn't been a lot of rain. We've had a little bit of rain lately.
Yes.
But, it was in really good nick.
It was.
Much like Redlands.
Redland Bay, yeah. We're actually going to go back out there to
Yes,
do the
we-
full 18, actually.
Yes,
I spoke to Gav Fairfax.
Yeah.
So Gav Fairfax was the trainee out at Redland Bay.
Yep.
And he said, "G'day, Al." I've just gone, how do you even know my name? But remember, you outdrove him on that hole, so he remembers you. The 12th that we drew.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry, Gav. No,
Right,
Gav's like number 1 or 2 trainee. So it might be good to get Gav out.
So I'd be easy number 1.
Especially after that tee shot. Mate, I was like, holy snappers. But maybe we need to get Gav out. So because we had Gav Beck out, who's the head pro.
Yeah.
Maybe we need Gav Fairfax out.
Oh, do you know what? And it's good to have some different people out.
It's always nice.
You know, it gives us something different to talk about.
Yeah.
So, look, great course.
Mount Warren is...
Like, I think it's really good. And they've got the RSL club there next door. So, you know, if you want to go and get something to eat or have a drink afterwards.
Yeah.
Look, I think it's a really good course. And I can't think of...
It's underrated. It's like River Lakes, what we had previous vlog.
Yep.
Because in the area you got Carbrook and you got Redland Bay, which most people go, oh yeah, they're better, right?
Yeah.
River Lakes is just, it's visually very, very nice, not too long, so it's good for a lot of people,
Yep.
but it's quite tough.
Yep.
Mount Warren's similar, not overly long, lots of shape in tee shots.
Well, no,
Small-
The 10th has got a bit of length to it for a par 3.
Oh, for a par 3, 180, and usually back into the wind, yeah.
Back into the wind.
It's a tough,
And it's got water both sides.
yes.
Like,
That's what I mean,
so
yeah.
It's got to be hit pretty decent and pretty straight.
It's a tough enough golf
Like-
course, it's not overly wide. Yes, there's plenty of wide holes, but it's not
Yeah.
overly wide.
No.
Depends on the lines you're going to take. Like if you're going to hit the
Yeah.
driver a lot, then you could be in a bit of strife if you get it wrong.
Yes. There is some holes where you can certainly
Yes.
ease back a little bit. Like I said, one of those courses where
It's fair for
somewhere
everybody.
down the track wouldn't mind going and playing like a stable
Yeah,
for a
like
single
actually
stroke
playing.
again.
Yeah.
Because it is a bit different. Because like you said, you might take a 3-wood or hybrid of the tee
Yes.
rather than
Just hit chief because you can.
yeah. And that's what happens sometimes, you know.
But keep an eye out at Tanner's results. Like I think he shot 2 under in the first round,
Yep.
and 2 over in the second round. So he finished square. I think Cooper Eccleston, who won the training event at Mount Warren, I think he shot 6 under.
Yep.
Or at least 6 under total, or at least shot 6 under 1 round and 4 under total, or something like that. But solid. But no one's blowing it away. You know what I mean? Like it's a tough track because the greens are not very big. That's the killer for a lot of people.
Like, I see some of the scores come through at all these courses, and well, we've played a lot of them obviously around Brisbane. You know, there is some lower scores probably shot at Vic Park,
Yeah.
right? Because if your irons are on that day,
Yeah, if you got
right? So if you're hitting really good irons, you've got a lot of birdie opportunities,
Yeah.
right? And there's certainly
And the greens are decent enough to not get too many bounces.
yeah. So that course, but quite a few of the others are they've got a bit of bite to them.
There's enough of a bite.
Like-
Like if you hit it a bit average, then there's enough of a bite.
Yeah.
Just gonna
So-
keep going. I'm just going to turn this down a little tiny bit.
I
Exposure.
Like I said, I don't see that there's a lot of courses that you know, I mean, obviously for Adam Scott up at Mount Cooly, you might go, right?
True. So we did speak.
But see, they're a
about
different
that.
level of golfers. Like, you know, you've got sort of social golfers, you've got a little bit better social golfers, you've got blokes like yourself,
Yeah.
and then you step up to blokes like Adam Scott and Jason Day and all these blokes. Like, they're at another level.
So I played in a
Right.
training event at Sanctuary Cove. when I was doing my traineeship. I think I shot two or three over at Sanctuary Cove in the rain and the wind. It was horrible. The best training I think was square.
Yep.
Adam Scott that day went in and shot 600.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Where was that?
It's another level, and
Yeah, it's
that's
a huge
why I think we don't. You just need to play the middle level.
Yes.
Like,
or just play as good as you
or
can
play
for what you've got
the
on
best
that
you
day.
can, but like you said, it's another level, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you see these blokes, and it's not just how far they hit them; it's that they hit every shot good.
Yes.
Like, it's like.
And if they hit a crap shot, then they hit a great next shot.
Oh, look! It's like as you go up playing cricket.
Yeah.
You play Test cricket, you don't get that many bad balls. Look,
Yeah.
they might look bad on TV, but believe me, if you're facing those boys, and I've played against some boys that played Shield cricket, and
Yeah.
even those blokes, you plod along and they're at you all day.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
geez, can you bomb me one bad ball?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah.
Please.
I had a mate who played Carl Rackerman a little bit, and it's just the same thing. It's like, well, he's so far past it. He's so far past it now,
Yeah.
and is still better than anybody up north, right?
Yep.
Was up north at the time.
Yep.
So yeah, once you're that good, well, he's a big skink. You just breed them big over here.
Yeah, mate. Yep, we feed them good.
Big skinks, yeah, smashing the coffee tree. But check out Tanner. Tanner's great. Bill was fantastic as well. I saw Bill was a bit nervous, a few top tee shots and stuff like that. And
Yep.
and that's sort of how it is. It's not the easiest thing for people to literally come straight on camera, g'day, how you going, straight in the first tee.
I think it's one of those things, isn't it? Is that you come out and you actually try too hard.
Almost too hard, yeah.
Like, so it's that whole.
Bill
You
certainly
know,
could putt.
It's like, don't hit a bad shot, don't
Yeah.
hit a bad shot, don't. Oh, gee, I just
Should have hit a
dropped
bad
it.
shot, yeah.
Hey, and look, to tell the truth, that's that thing with those different levels, isn't it? When I
Yeah.
stand there and go, don't slice, don't slice, don't slice, and then you snap hook it.
Yep,
So you overcompensate, and now you're in the trees down the left. So
Correct.
if you had just stood there and just swung normally, and
well, and that's the
Okay.
hard part.
Okay.
I was actually who was I talking to? I done a club fit for Morgan Milburn. Anyway, his father Jeff was a psychologist, or had something to do with some sports, and he's like, well, how do you devalue situations? And that's pretty much what it comes down to. Like, you've got a 1 foot putt for $1 million. You just tap those 1 foot putts in every time you play, but there's $1 million on it, so you start overthinking it, or you put that
Yeah.
pressure on yourself.
oh,
So
of course it is.
how do you devalue that?
Yep. But it's even in the at a lower level.
100%.
It's that pressure of, if I get this one,
This is the best round I've ever had, or this potentially
Yep,
will make
yep.
me 40
I'm going
points,
good,
or
I'm going good.
whatever. Yeah,
and of course
It- literally like Jake at Mount Warren.
you go bang.
He,
Oh,
he started off
geez.
okay. Man, I've seen it all. He's chipping one-handed now.
Chipping one-handed. He's gone to the radar.
Yeah.
Because
And flushing it. I know Peter Senior went cross-handed chipping for a while.
yeah, so did Brett Ogle.
Yeah, there's a few.
No, Brett Ogle, he went left-handed, didn't he?
Probably. I know there's been a few, but
'Cause
anyway,
I know a couple went
chipping
left-handed.
really well. So we need to get him on camera doing one-handed. Anyway, it was amazing. Anyway, one-handed blew me away. Started off okay, went average around the middle, and then basically made 2 eagles in a row and another birdie, and then was like, I'm only like 2 over or something. I said, yeah, you've only got 2 holes to play. Bogey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that happens. Everybody does it.
Yep.
So we're not going to do any questions. We're going to do a question thing over 2 parts. Well, is it 12 o'clock? Yeah, cool.
Yep.
What's next?
Oh, Cooly Tweed.
Cooly Tweed.
Yeah.
Thank
Yep,
you.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So Cool and Go to Tweed heads west course.
Yes, because we did the.
So we did the river a couple of months ago,
Yep.
and it was looking brilliant. And the west course, I think the greens will be done by now. By the time this comes out, which will be on Friday coming.
Yep.
It was us two, Kieron and Jimmy. So
Yeah,
Jimmy's
Jimmy.
back. So people have requested Jimmy back. So we got Jimmy back,
Yep.
and Jimmy was there during the training event at Mount Warren.
Yep.
He shot square after having 7 birdies. He reckons it because he was the group behind me and Jake. He's just yelling out, "I've got your disease, Al." I said, "What, chlamydia?" He goes, "No, I'm chipping terribly." So there you go. But anyway, he had 7 birdies. He birdied the first 2, and it was just. He hit a 40-foot in the first hole, drained it, hit it to about that far and made it, and then proceeded to have a Barry. But 7 birdies is pretty good in a round. So yeah, so
I told the Tom played with him at Lakelands, and like he shot 500 or 600, it could have been.
it could
10.
have been even better. Yeah.
Like he did definitely missed a couple of putts that I thought that he would have got, but and it was in the rain.
Yeah.
Like it was crappy weather.
But
Like,
Jimmy can play golf.
yeah,
But I spoke to Brock. Chances are James will get into his traineeship this year, and I believe he has a place to go this year. So good for him. We'll be seeing him on the trainee circuit next year, by the sounds of it. So he'll be doing well. He'll certainly be placed in the definitely top 10 in Queensland, more than likely the top 5, and hopefully the top 10 in Australia, which then gets him a lot of opportunities to play in a lot of events. So.
Yeah, it'll give him some good playing, and hopefully he'll go very good.
Correct.
And you know what? Look, we've had a bit to do with Jimmy over the years.
Yeah.
And look,
I always support James. James, I've supported
he's
forever.
maturing,
He's certainly maturing more.
right? And he will continue to do that.
Yes, he will.
Because you've got to remember that, like, you know, he is only a young.
He's only early 20s. He's like
Right.
under 23.
But
He's like
yeah,
21
yeah,
or 22, isn't he?
21. He was
Yeah,
only
yeah.
21 last year or something.
Yeah.
But you can see that, you know, so he is only young.
Yes.
He is a decent bloke.
He is a decent
Right.
bloke.
Always been nice to me.
100%.
Right, so always got a lot of time for him, and like I said, he will mature
As he
more
is.
as he gets older, and he'll be a pretty reasonable young fella.
He
And
will.
if he doesn't, his dad and I will belt him.
Yeah. Oh, what? You're not his dad. Did you just say that?
Well, his father-in-law and I.
Yes,
or
that's
his
much better.
stepdad and I will
His
belt
stepdad.
him.
His stepdad.
No,
you
no.
will flog him.
Look, he's got some pretty decent people around him.
Yes.
You know, to hopefully keep him on the go. But like I
Yeah.
said, good young fella. He'll go good.
He will, and that's why we sort of have him on the show. People can see it on the other side of the camera as well and comment. That's why they want him. Either it's for he is a lunatic, or he's good golf, or for whatever reason. But James certainly is a decent fella. He
Yeah.
does get misunderstood sometimes.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
because he's a
it's-
fun-loving fellow, right?
Yeah. But like I said, yeah, he's maturing. Like I said, it's all those things you don't necessarily see. I travel a fair bit with James.
Yes.
So you'll spend an hour or 2 hours in the car, and the same thing. We'll talk about lots of different things.
Everything.
Like, you know, so he'll go right.
He certainly.
He certainly will play all right.
He'll definitely play, and
So-
academically, I think he'll go okay as well.
Yep.
Just a bit of time management's probably needed. You know what I mean? Like, because he's been sort of out of study for a little bit, he'll
which
have to
is
get back in.
typical of
Yeah.
some younger people, like I said, to manage that time, make sure you get your stuff done. But he'll be all right.
See, for me, it was really good because I knew what had to be done, right?
Yeah.
I like regimented things to a point. I like timetables, schedules, and go. That's why I can't stand being around you, because I thought I'd get here and go, yeah, we'll get a few videos done, but no, but you know what I mean. It's like I like things to be certain ways and then get it done.
I like organised.
You like chaos, yeah. Which I like it to a point. If I'm thinking about it's going to be chaos, then it's all good.
Yeah.
But if I think it's going to be one way, it's not. So anyway.
Yeah, that can. Yep.
But again, that's why we're all different, and that's why we all need to talk about it.
Yeah.
We all need to be accepting of each other, Steve.
Except that's right.
And we all need to reflect more.
Oh,
I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get him.
I hate the word reflecting. Because to me, it just seems like look, I know we need to reflect a little bit, but it seems
Of course,
like
it's a buzzword.
I think if you reflect too much, you spend too much time going backwards.
Yes. If you reflect too much,
and,
you can't see
you
the
know,
future
what you
because
need-
you're so blinded from the reflection.
Well, the world keeps moving forward. Mm-hmm. Like we have to take the good from the past and help move forward. So you reflect on those things, obviously. You know, the same thing with your golf game. You can't reflect on it.
Well, you
too
can't keep
much
talking about
else.
the round. I coulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, I made a
Yeah,
double, triple
yep.
here. I should have.
But in the end, you need to look at those positive things from there and go, you know what, I felt really comfortable over the ball. I felt I was striking the ball well. I just need to keep moving forward with that. You know, I felt like I chipped fantastic.
Yep.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, you can't
I'll
Well,
take that
I
actually.
just-
I'll take that. That's the round at Cooly Tweed, which is coming up on Friday. I chipped her right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'll take that.
No, and that's what, and you should.
I'm not saying it was good. I'm just saying
No,
it was
no,
better than what it usually is. It's moving forward.
Yeah, and that's what it's about, isn't it?
Moving forward.
Like you said, lots of different
Maybe that's
things,
what we
isn't
should call two ordinary blokes moving forward, slowly but surely.
it? Reflecting on life's problems.
All right, that's the end of Monday's show. Cool. More questions would be great, but we've got the question show coming up.
Yep, we'll do the question
yeah,
shows.
I think we'll be doing
Yep,
two
so
parts
we've got-
question shows.
Yeah, those two places coming up. Look, there's lots of new stuff coming out. We'll endeavour to try and show.
Yeah, we
some of the new
we
stuff.
do need to get to the range because
Yeah,
the new
we'll try
Cobra
and-
stuff's coming.
Yep.
The driver's not yet. Did I show the picture of the driver?
Yeah, I've seen the new driver.
New
so
new Callaway's coming as well.
yep. So there's quite a bit of stuff coming out.
October 15th. Oh, sorry. No, that's okay. Embargo's October 15th, of course. That's the again, you've seen it. That's a Forge Tech Duvmajiggy.
The new Forge Tech one, yeah.
Yeah, the new Forge Tech.
Looks pretty good. I'll be keen to have a
Yeah.
hit with those because I thought the Forge Tech were
There-
always been.
there's a reason why, and this was sent via somebody here who showed that video. What's the best hollow head iron design? And then we put the H&B up against the i500 versus the 790. I want to add two more to that, and that's the Cobra and the Cleveland. So that's where I would like to do that video again and see how we go. Because everybody is heading that hollow head design. And there's reasons for it.
Pretty well. Yep.
So
quickly, reasons of what you think?
because they can make the head smaller and look more like a blade, but yet be nearly as forgiving as a bigger headed cavity.
Yep. I think the main thing is looks.
Pretty much.
Yep.
But again, there's no point in making it smaller and less forgiving. Like
No.
a head like a 790, TaylorMade sold more than them than M5s, even though they're like $100 more per club.
Yep. I
70, $80 more per
I
club.
think it's the same thing. It's that whole enclosed back. It's for
It looks more classy, it looks more classic. It's
Yep.
still just as forgiving as...
looks sleeker. The dirt doesn't get caught in it. It's look. I can see why they're going that way.
Yes.
Certainly as a game improvement.
Yeah, game improving, but it doesn't look like that so much.
No, because look, honestly, over the years, some of them have been ugly.
You're big at game improving. Yeah, I agree.
Yep. I'm not trying to have a go at any of the companies. Obviously,
No,
at
but
the
in
time they
comparison.
felt that was the way to go. But if you look at them,
This is certainly going to be a trend for a while.
Oh, gee, that's reasonably ugly.
It's going to be a trend for a little while, I reckon.
I think it'll be.
The new Cleveland UHX, I said the Wilson D7 as a driver is probably the most underrated driver or the best price for performance.
Yep.
The UHX iron from Cleveland is probably the cheapest, best performing hollow head iron on the market. But we will do some videos and you will see them at some stage.
Yeah. Yep.
What are you doing this Friday?
Nothing.
I'm working, sorry. I'll figure it out. Alright guys, thank you for checking out the video. Ask us some more questions. Yeah, I'm always working, mate. You know how it is. Just like you.
I'll just go down and do it myself.
Make love, not war.
Make love, not war.
Exactly.
There should be more of that.
I agree.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yep. I reckon it should be
In the
shitload.
summer of 69.
Summer of 69. Yep. Do like a bit of Brian Adams.
Yeah.
I've seen Brian Adams.
I'm sure you have.
I took my wife to Brian Adams. She was about 8.5 months pregnant.
Really?
Yeah, just squeezed in. I didn't think she'd be, because she's a big Brian Adams fan. Loves Brian Adams. Yep.
And?
Oh, she had a great time. She was going to throw a knickers at him, but she couldn't get over her tummy. But, went to Jimmy Barnes,
Yeah,
mate,
you
the
did,
other
yeah.
night. Mate,
Oh, that's right. The middle-aged communists.
yes.
Sorry,
yes.
I had to bring that up. We were talking. See, this is what we talk about.
Yes,
camera.
apparently everyone that went there was middle-aged communists. But, you know what?
Spoken by a true
Jimmy
young
Barnes has been around for so long. I reckon it ranged from about 5 to about 70.
Yeah, nice.
Like, there was just a massive array of people. Well, look, if you look back at Cold Chisel's original sort of song, K Sang was released in what, 73. So they've been around for a long, long time. He did sing K Sang.
Did he?
He sang Flame Trees.
Yep.
I know Jimmy would have loved it because he loves Flame Trees.
Does he?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, he puts it on when we go on a trip, and then we sing it, and then we pull up next to people, and of course they must sing. Look at those.
Oh, the Richos are just singing again.
The Flame Trees. Yeah. But, mate, he was great.
Behind Richo driving because he drives so slow.
Put on.
Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Love him. Love Jimmy Barnes.
You see John
And
Farnham?
I love his wife too. Because,
Yeah.
I put up a photo on Team Richo
The
Golf
10 lids.
on Instagram.
Yep.
And do you know who liked it?
Really?
Mrs. Barnes.
Mrs.
Hey, she seems like a really decent person.
Agreed.
I've seen her on a few interviews, but
She plays golf too.
Yes, and so does Jimmy.
So does Jimmy.
Yep.
Down the coast at
Yep.
Hope Island, I
played
thought.
some golf with Peter Lonard.
Yep.
Someone asked him once, "What's Peter Lonard like?" And he said, "Fantastic golfer, shit singer."
Yeah.
So sorry, Peter, if you're watching, mate.
Peter.
Apparently you're not much of a good singer, but don't worry, neither am I.
But as if, I've heard
Yep.
you in the shower, it's brilliant.
So next year, Cold Chisel.
Okay.
Going to see Cold Chisel next year.
Oh, I thought you were going to get
Yep.
Cold Chisel on the show.
No. Going to see them next year. They're going to be down at the winery down there.
Ooh, Ciramet.
Yep. So down the green down there. It's cost me a fortune because I was silly enough to ask all the kids if they'd like to go.
Rookie.
So I bought 4 tickets.
Ah.
Right. And then of course, Dean, my eldest boy, went, "You know what? Obviously Faith's the favourite because you've taken her to heaps of concerts. You've never taken me to a concert in my life." So
And you went,
I went, right.
sorry, son.
I said, "Get off the phone." So I hung up and bought another ticket. So there you go. So it'll be his first concert with his dad.
At the age of
And,
34.
Yep. And the boys too.
Really?
So yeah, they're gonna. So
They're going to get into it.
we're just about all going except for a couple of girls didn't want to go.
Nah,
But yeah, we'll be down.
don't worry about them.
Oh, mate, the boys will love it.
They will.
Yep.
You're going off to Chisel.
Oh, well, Ben reckons he's only going for because it's a winery.
I was a bit. And Ben's the youngest, just quietly. And I
mean,
thought
when
Ben was
you-
going to say because the Sheila's going to be there.
When you're 10, mate, what would you want? Eh?
Older ladies on the wines.
No, I don't talk about the girls. Did you see the picture Caroline put up with the gingerbread?
I saw the
biscuits they made?
gingerbread. I didn't read the caption. What did it say?
Oh, no, but did you see the shapes they made?
Was it phallic?
I think they all spelled out words.
Oh,
One of them was like big boobs, and oh god, they're so much like their mother.
so much like Dad. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Monday show gone. More questions will be great. Stay tuned. Cooly West Course. Richo's New Irons and Richo's New Irons probably would have been on beforehand, so go check that out if it didn't. And question time.
Beautiful.
Cool. Question time. ABC. Well, ABC is sponsoring this question time coming up.
Are they?
Yeah.
Hey.
Andrew Bolt's on the channel.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
coming on.
Bolt. Good on you, Boldy.
Thanks, Bolty. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're
That's what you say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey? I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See you.